Big Boss Chuck, signing on here on the Mighty 750. Our Allah, right here inside our one and only God. Allah, helping me with the rhyme. We do it line by line. Right now we're analyzing Trump inauguration speech full. ABC News, uploaded by them on January 20th, 2017. 54 seconds in. Let's go. Roll.
We, the citizens of America, are now joined in a great
Okay, he started out. There's a reason why, and I'll explain to you the psychology. We, the citizens of America. There's a reason why he said that, because in the speech he will use psychiatry and have the Yankee, African descended Americans consider themselves no longer Americans. America doesn't represent them. Meaning, they because now they're going to learn they're excluded. They have been exclusive. Now they will be excluded. This is the programming, and it's in the speech. And I'll dissect the speech. Here we go. I'll roll it back a little bit. Oh, I'm a speechwriter also. I never got a day's pay. Never knew I wrote one either. Oh, I did somewhere in my brain. Just not in my conscious awareness state. That one. Or while in one. Okay, here we go. Let's roll back. We're back to 50 seconds and let's listen.
Thank you. We, the citizens of America.
When they cut, even when he said thank you, the expression on his face, the filming, realize before they transition, take that snapshot and put it into your mind. So do this when you're analyzing. Everything's filmed in 1 to 2, usually no longer than 3 seconds. Is a continual scene without the camera changing to another angle, changing the... we go right now, we're seeing Donald with stairs. In a moment, we'll see Donald with 50 people, including the stairs. Those images. And then we'll see the crowd. And then we'll go back to Donald. They have a name for this, and I don't know the lingo. I did used to go on the sets, and that's different. Yeah. Take 2, take 1, and more abuse each time. Idols. They're controlled. Yankee Sam's puppets. Actors, singers. See what he says.
America are now joined in a great national effort to
nationalism, because I explained the symbol. This is the first sentence in. To the second, the star on top of a star, the one that keeps showing, and they've only showed it subtly. They show different patterns of it. It looks similar if they want to see something, the same type of graphic, the artwork. Look at the train recently, and we're in January of 17, the 22nd of January. There was a train that tried to enter into Kosovo from Serbia. Look at the graphics on the side of that train that was denied entry into Kosovo. It resembles the star on top of the star artwork that Yankee Sam's done for the nationalist, Yankee nationalist symbol that will be used, well, what they were planning, because it's going to be defused what they were going to do. And Red's rebels are going to turn their attention to Yankee Sam. Oh, wow. They aren't going to go along with this plan. What Yankee Sam was planning to do, Red's rebels, and I'll speak directly to you. Because I know who's going to tune in. Hi. I'm speaking to you. Populism will be converted into nationalism, the word, what's heard, and it will be said again and again and again. The symbol will be that star, blue on top with the red underneath, and it leaves a space. It's difficult to describe. They have it, and they do it again and again, and it's the blue star is off to the left-hand side of the white, and then the red star. Oh, it's the white star. Yeah, okay, the blue on top of the white to give it divine. That idea. I see, divineness. And then is there a red though? I've seen it red and blue also, but mostly white. They keep giving it to us in the graphics on the 6 corporations' media outlets. They're all directed by Yankee Sam. It's the same source. Continuing on. We're 1 minute and 3 seconds in, and we'll keep dissecting the speech.
Build our country and restore its promise for all of our people.
All of our people, the nationalist people, that's what the Yankee African descendant American is hearing. Let's keep listening. And it's specifically because of the writing, psychiatry. Psychiatrists wrote this. And it isn't psychology. It is psychology. But people, Jepson, the map maker, and their partners. Yeah, we hear the name all the time. They got the fame. What's going on at Guantanamo was discovered, I was going to say was developed in the concentration camps, World War II. Psychiatrists. The ones that were brought onto Yankee Sam's territory. The Nazis, 2,700 of them at the end of World War II, 47, 48 to be specific, were, instead of hung at Nuremberg, allowed to become citizens. Scientists, doctors, professionals that had worked at the concentration camps. Officers also. The ones that didn't need to go to Argentina first and get another identity and then come in. Yankee Sam openly, it's right there on the books, 2,700 Nazis. 47. We're experiencing the victory. Hitler's victory out of World War II. 2016. Here we are. This is what we're experiencing.
Together we will determine the course of America and the world for many, many years to come. We will face challenges. We will confront hardships, but we will get the job.
There was a problem back there. We saw a face. Somebody's fidgeting so much. The computer-generated images on the right-hand side of the screen are going to distract our attention. I'm going to run it back. We're at 1:28 seconds in. Realize, and you all do, most of you realize, man, I won't say you all, most of you do realize how important this event has been presented to us. Yeah. And many people are aware of its historical importance. It's 1:28 seconds in to the clip. I'm going to run it back to 1:11 and let's see what we get. On the right hand side of the screen, how much fidgeting and what symbols are given at what words.
Together we will determine the course of America.
Okay, we just got one. Course of America. Black entered the screen for maybe 1/8 of a second at 16 seconds on the left hand side.
And the world.
And to grab our attention right after it, we're still at 16 seconds. The camera is going to jiggle as if there's a tremor. Think about this. I mean, they're on a platform, I know. There's lots of tremors in D.C. and Oh, no, it's somebody walking by the camera.
For many, many years.
Okay, and entered in again at 19 seconds. Many, many years, white entered in. And they grabbed an object. I think their cell phone fell on the blue part of the stairs, completely across the red. This is at 19 seconds. Ow! I got you, Yankee Sam.
To come.
Okay, at 120. All right, at 120, we got black with red. On top of the red, we got, before that, at 119, we had a dark object streak go all the way across the red carpet. Went in, came out, maybe a tenth of a second worth. Oh! Yeah, I can see it. You can't. Some of you can. And you will be able to take a high-tech device and slow it down. Trained will get your eyes. I'm sitting there looking at it clear as can be. And we all know about black and red. What does that mean? Red with black. That means communist colors. That's been tagged, and I called it 2 years ago, to the African American community. Soon to be declared Yankee Sam's. Oh! Prime enemy right here on their territory. 76 million Muslims, predominantly of African descent. Oh, see, again, at 21, they're going to bump in. It was white on, okay. So what this is doing is creating the Civil War. White, black, is darting in on top of the red part of the stairs on the right-hand side there. This is what's going on in 2 seconds. People, as you're watching this, I'm not going to be able to talk the whole time on what's going on. Realize it is. The real blatant ones, I'll point out, but they're doing it. And if I do that, I won't be able to get 17 minutes and 48 seconds done. So let's accept that they're having black objects and different shades of black objects dart into the screen from both sides, left and right, and they're also using white and offshades of white, offshade towards the grayish color, darting in, and bigger objects on the white. No, because they do it also with the black. They did some big objects also. So it's giving us code. When it's a big white object, what words were said? And when it was a big black object, what words were said? When it was a darting sliver of black that darted in, what words were said? How far did it go across the red? Did it touch to the blue and come back to? Of course it came back to, we know, because otherwise we'd be looking at it. So realize this is what's going on, and I'll try to let there's so much programming that is difficult. Oh, and what kind of images do we have in the carpet? We have characters. We have drawings. So realize when you stop, analyze what kind of caricatures can be made in the colors of the carpet, and specifically the blue. Looks like we have a camel or a llama. Just make sure and always pay attention. Let's see if I can make anything out. Do we have skulls, or they can put evil looking symbols? Something over there. Nothing that catches my attention. So, we'll pay attention. And it's something as analyzers, I encourage you, slow down the film. You're going to see things that once you start analyzing, you're going to bring to my attention. Hey, I saw this and that. Yep, you're right. Because, hey, we're a part of a group. We're Reds, Rebels, and we know what to do. We analyze. We believe in reality. We're not into the illusion. we don't want to be suffering delusional people of dissociative identity disorder. The population is suffering because of the programming. Yep, and that causes them to make bad decisions, leading to the lifestyle which they have been living being called acceptable. according to Yankee Samuel. Many of you are learning to get to know real well, much more than you knew before. But you don't know him real well, them. He's a tranny man. I mean, she? Okay, that one. Tranny man Sam? Yankee Sam. All right, here we go. 121.
We will face challenges. We
will face challenges. Homosexuals, bisexuals, trisexuals. Redemption awaits us all. Over here, Reds, Rebels, if you decide to become one, you'd be considered a reform and rehabbing one. And now you have pride. You're one of us. You're doing it right. Oh, how?
will confront hard.
Okay, they shook the screen, and that was intentional. That's at 125. So what's going to be heard? We're going to have hardships, I heard.
Chips.
Yep. That's what he was going to say, and that's a 126. So what does that mean? The camera shook. What's coming our way? There was a bigger tremor.
We will get the job done.
We will get the job done. The trench coat's going to make a move on the right-hand side when we're going to get the job done. Let's see what happens. And what's going on now, when he said we're going to get the job done, the black with red on the left-hand side of the screen will not enter into the red. It's staying as if it's a border on the side. Pay attention, because it's going to tell you to go into the red soon. And we know who you is, black and red. That's African American community.
Every 4 years we gather on these steps.
Okay, every 4 years, and he's going to make a move. He turned around, the brown trench coat. We can see his hand, and he's going to make a move.
Carry out the orderly...
Yep, he showed us his phone again. Carry out the order, and he's going to put it in his pocket. So let's run it back. That's the brown trench coat on the right-hand side. Oh, you got problems, Yankee Sam. Yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. Oh. And you get me for content on the Shasta Dam? I will rock and roll you. Yes, I will. I'll go to the dam with my sign, and I'll be the clown that's marching around. Stim Receiver 0067 is a little upset. I've already done it a couple times in front of the FBI office. More than a couple times in hours each time. A little tired. Enjoy the show, listeners. Oh, I have some listeners. I have 5 subscribers. And thank you. He told me it took a lot of courage. And he wished me well. How to read it. It was nice. Look at that. I said nice. It's a 4-letter word. We don't hear it much. All right. I'm going to run it back a bit. Look, it's 134. So did I run it back? I think I did, because it was at 154. So let's go.
Peaceful transfer of...
Nope. Peaceful transfer. Look at that. Oh, I got to run it back. 128, and let's listen.
Every 4 years we gather on these steps to carry out the orderly and peaceful transfer of...
Okay. The orderly and peaceful transfer. The Caucasian sign giver, the agent over here with the brown trench coat, he turned all the way around and looked at black because the elbow's out into the red. The man behind him, or woman, we don't know, the trench coat turned around, looked at the black object. So we had him look. It's difficult because I'm jumping to what we're supposed to, the logic. The Yankee Caucasian, there we go. And the Yankee African, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I can, because they're not Americans, they're Yankees. Yeah, I can do that. And they're going to get upset. But they are. I mean, the Yankee Caucasian and the Yankee, we all know what a Yankee Caucasian is. It's somebody from Yankee territory. A Yankee Caucasian isn't from Lima, Peru. No, they'd be a Peruvian Caucasian. I mean, logical. But I cannot say Yankee African and Yankee Caucasian without offending tremendously the Yankee African, because they've been programmed to feel ashamed of who they are. As they're showing everyone, as Yankee Sam shows everyone, that they've been taught to be proud of who they are. They've been allowed, to be proud of who they are. As they were programmed, and all the population, all the Hughes inside of Yankee territory, to be racist. Each group be exclusive. Pay attention to Barry's speeches. How often did he talk about a integrated society? He worked towards a segregated society. The word integrated, look how it's used. Give it to me and I can give you the programming. Any of you listeners here on the Mighty 750. It's not a challenge. And you can leave in the comments. Leave your request, ideas, and I'll analyze it if I have time. I only have 5 subscribers. Big Boss Chuck signing off.